Alright, well, figure that out, guys. I got shit to do.
It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
What up, NFX? How's it going? And Pewit, you're going to sleep? Well, it was lovely to see you. Tuned for streaming recording from console through a big dick PC. So now, see, that's what I need. Is I need to either go hard into the stream box again and upgrade all of that component type shit, or I need to turn back around and you know, redo oh, that's not gonna work because I don't have to jump from the top. I need to turn back around and redo this computer to the point where it basically doesn't have a chance to fail. I don't know what all I'm gonna need. I guess I can't jump from there either. Who's up here? Whose shit is this? Who are you? What are you doing here? It was this guy's shit. Hey, that's quite a little object you got there. He had blankets and sleeping bags and a lot of sandbags, apparently. This is Gwinnett Brewery, Gwinnett Restaurant. Yeah, it's the Gwinnett Restaurant. Fucking shit. It's always with the hounds, man. Oop, somebody just blew a fucking hound up.
Whoa, Krabby.
Let's see. I had an agenda, but it's just not going very well. I have a dedicated stream PC, yeah, but I don't use it. Right now it's doing all of the falling of the outs and all of the OB of the S's on one fucking PC. Which is why, after 5 hours of streaming, it starts to bug the fuck out. So, new CPU cooler and the new fucking hardcock 1080 NVIDIA Insano box is the next step. And then after that, if I still feel like I need to get more fucking power and stream at 4K or whatever the fuck, then I gotta turn around and upgrade the stream box again. Right now, Trojan is using it as like just a fucking game box. That dude plays more fucking like Minecraft-y games than anybody in the entire world. Like, no child has the amount of time and makes the amount of effort that my brother Trojan does on those games. Seriously fucking plays them all day, every day.
Stop! Kill!
I think he... Where am I going? I think he only stops playing them when he's like setting up a show, and that only takes like 2 hours or something like that. Magneto's ass cheeks, thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that I didn't entertain too much tonight. We did kill a Mirelurk Queen though, and that's nothing to scoff at. How many gigabytes of dedicated WAM do you have? Are you asking me? I don't know what... First of all, I don't know what UD and dedicated means. So I don't know if WAM is something that you actually were asking me about, or if you just disappeared into your own craziness. Is NX even like confirmed handheld or TV console? What do you mean, man? Fuck. Oh.
Smell the blood. Feast.
Yes. Get your legendary ass up and fucking out of here. I ain't trying to fucking hear that. No fucking feedback. I don't need that. Oh, who's there? Fucking sew your goddamn jaw shut, you crazy asshole.
Stop! Human is friend.
I don't think I'm gonna be close enough to incite that guy. Kill your legendary friend. I'm out of here. It's just turning into goddamn mayhem in there. Cross the streams. Don't cross the streams! Okay. How much dedicated wham? I don't have any amount of dedicated network for my server.
Easy now. Hands up.
I have, I mean, I can download and upload at 1 gigabyte a second. Is that enough wham for you? I plug it into the thing, and the tube is so fucking big that if I decided to copy my computer from place to place, it wouldn't take that long to do. My entire computer. What? I swear my cat forgets what to do every time she talks to me. She's like, hey, why don't you hang out with me? I'm like, dude, you know what to do. Guys, someone look up co-star and tell me weirdest builds doesn't look similar. Well, I'm sure I've got a very standard look. I've got the standard nerd look. My main gaming PC is about the same as yours, R9 380X, 4 gigabytes, 32 gig RAM, DDR3 instead. So should I be able to do the same quality as you? Well, I mean, it just depends. I only run Windows 7, so I don't have as much of my CPU dedicated to, like the Win shell or the OS or anything like that, as you might if you were doing like Windows 10. No, as you didn't just scream. Why can't I craft? What the hell just happened? Oh, okay. I guess I'm in combat. So, oh well. It's not, look, you just have the same voice. Well, yeah, I've been told that my voice is, like, very similar to a lot of different people's, but, you know, it mostly is just, like, it's similar to Nick Valentine, or what are some of the other ones that I had heard? I don't even know now. When I first did the no-kill thing, that was the thing, but... I'm still in combat, huh? Alright, well. I can't get into this either. Oh, good. I guess I better sell some shit before I die and my fucking limbs start breaking and all that other bullshit. I feel like I'm in a... Nope, I can't use that either. I feel like I'm in a fucking time warp. Didn't we already do all this shit? We don't need no more noodle cups. I guess it's fucking $7.50 because there's not a single shopkeeper except for this robot fuck.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Excellent.
I mostly just need to offload, I think. I mostly just need to offload, like, I guess chat would be a good thing to start with. I can grab fucking aluminum and all that other bullshit. We don't need that. We don't need any of this shit. I probably don't even need that many fusion cores, but there's no point in selling them. I already turn around and buy them whenever they run out of shit for me to buy. Let's see, what am I going to need? I probably need steel here. I won't need steel anywhere else, I would imagine, since it's all connected. And so forth. What were we running out of? We were running out of nuclear material and... what else? Fiber optics, I guess? This would probably be cheaper than buying all this bullshit. I mean, especially if I just did the magnet, the microscope, and then the shipment of steel. I'd still have plenty left over. I'm getting my fucking components fucked up in my head. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, now Kyle, don't forget that you have fiberglass as a need in your other game, not in this game. Am I still in combat? I was buying and selling shit. Apparently I am still in combat, because look at me go. When you can jump into the fucking power armor, you're still in combat. Fuck. I don't know what I gotta do. Sleep for 8 hours. Oh, it worked for Preston. You just stop mid-core Vega to go to sleep? Well, don't, man. Don't stop mid-core Vega. Just keep going until your heart explodes. I'm glad I feel well rested. It's one of my favorite ways to feel. Oh, good. I was worried you were gonna fuck me for the rest of my life. I'm already out of steel. Sorry, did I not buy a fucking shipment of steel? Am I a fucking crazy person? Is it a different station inside a home plate? Because that's weird if it is. Apparently it is. As if we need anything in here but a bed. We can't put a faucet in here. Now we did go up one level into the... Let's see. We can't do anything here yet. We did go up one level into the thing, so let's see. We got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got enough adhesive. 4 times. No, we're not gonna have enough aluminum. We're certainly not gonna have enough ceramic. At least not here. If I went somewhere else, maybe I would. But why don't I do... Why don't I blow the fucking wad on the torso? There's no reason not to do. Let's see, we also have problems with the legs. No reason not to use up all the resources here first, since they're not connected to anything else.
To everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Yeah, no synths allowed here.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a haircut.
Okay. Well, we just saved, and it's about as close to the cave as is possible. Well, now here's a question. Why isn't the rocky cave on here? We had to have gotten it, right? Oh, weird. It wasn't showing up. So, yeah, now... I mean, I guess Oberlin Station is about as far from it as, you know, Diamond City is, but...
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble.
Whatever, let's just go for it.
In control of Diamond City. Read the public.
Home plate is limited workshop access. Well, the problem is that home plate doesn't have... it doesn't have the ability to connect to the rest of the settlements. Which is why it doesn't really matter if I really set up the stations in there. to be connected to everywhere else. You know, the only place that I can go where the next closest place that's connected to a power armor station is going to be like Red Rocket. And I'm not that interested in having fucking 10 or 12 more armor or 20 more armor per piece or whatever. I'll just do it when we do it. We mostly just get fucking wrecked on the way out here anyways, so. Spoopy, what is going on over here? This chat is very, disconcerting.
Nuclear protection on a budget.
Fucking Rust Devil motherfuckers.
Don't do anything stupid. Kill!
First mistake.
Easy now. Kill!
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Everybody kill everybody. At least until there's nobody left. Then I'll kill you. And if you want to attack this Brotherhood joint, you can. Oh look, that's a special Rust Devil.
Please, take cover until the danger
Don't move!
eliminated.
Who's gonna win this fight? I mean, probably the Protectron is gonna win the fight, but not if he gets blowed up. Alright, fine. Fair enough! Fair enough. Yeah. Spent 3 hours painting during a crying stream. What does that even fucking mean, man? Does that mean you painted while somebody else cried, or you painted and cried for 3 hours? I'm cool with either. Just never want Bob Ross to die, even though he did. Well, you could say that about anybody, man. I never want Thomas Jefferson to die, even though he did. Though, actually, and the more that I think about it, the more I think that Thomas Jefferson probably would have been a terrible president if he was president today. So we'll forget that whole scenario. Let's see, who died that I'm like, fuck, that sucks? I mean, obviously it sucks when somebody dies, but I'm trying to think of the last person who died that, like, really affected me. Like, famous person, not like a friend or whatever. I don't know. I guess I wasn't that into, like, Prince. Let's sleep right here. Hey, baby. Paul Walker, Leonard Nimoy, Kurt Cobain. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would be more bummed about... Oh, I don't know about Lemmy. I mean, actually, I think maybe Rick Mayall. You guys know who Rick Mayall is? Rick Mayall was the, played... I guess his character was still Rick. In the... Or no, was it Rick? There was Vivian, Neil, Mike. I think it was Rick. I think his character's name was Rick as well, but... Yeah, Rick from the Young Ones. The guy who played Drop Dead Fred. When he fucking died, I was so bummed out. No, Rick Mayall. If you look up the guy who played Drop Dead Fred, you'd probably be like, yeah, who the fuck cares about this guy who was in one movie? He also was Peeves, but they cut Peeves entirely from Harry Potter. But before he was Peeves, and before he was... you know, before he was fucking... Drop Dead Fred, he was Rick in the Young Ones. And the Young Ones was like where a lot of different like British actors got their start. One of the last episodes of the Young Ones, it's called, what is it called? University Challenge or something like that. Has it has Hugh Laurie and the guy who reads the Harry Potter books, the audiobooks. I can't remember what the fuck his name is. The dude in V for Vendetta that has like the homosexual pornography in the Quran or whatever, the homosexual art in the Quran. That guy. Yeah, that guy also was in the same episode, and they played like snobby British English chaps. It was pretty fucking ridiculous. Stephen Fry, yeah. Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie both were like bit parts in Rick Mayall's TV show. The Young One was I think mostly written by Abe Edmondson, Rick Mayall, and like Alexei Sayle, who plays like the weird like foreign landlord slash mob boss slash, you know, whatever, Jerzy Bolowski. He was always, yeah. He was always one of my favorites, but Rick was absolutely my favorite. Rick and Neil. They just were exactly the right characters at the time. Neil, actually, the dude who plays Neil, his name is Nigel Planer. He reads the audiobooks for the Discworld series. So if you've ever listened to the Discworld series, then you'll have heard the hippie's voice, Neil. But basically, The Young Ones is a BBC comedy about, it's about 4 college students who just, like, are ultra wrapped up in trying to be the persona that they've adopted. You know what I mean? Like, they've kind of decided that they needed to be, you know, that they needed to project this persona, which is a thing that college kids do, like... So Rick is like the anarchist, socialist, you know, professor, you know, philosophy professor, ass-licking poet guy. Mike is just like this fucking terrible womanizer son of a bitch, dirtbag, who's always trying to, like, shift money and whatever, and he tries to be the leader of the group. Neil is like a hippie, but he's super fucking depressed. And Vivian is a punk, and he has like the fucking studs on his forehead and the very metal jacket and all that shit. That show, if you've never seen that show, you should probably watch it. It was sort of like where like BBC comedy kind of, I mean, I guess you could make a case for, like, Blackadder or Mr. Bean being, like, the star. Like, Rowan Atkinson, obviously, was, like, a big fucking deal. But Rick Mayall was a big deal. Philip Seymour Hoffman, too, yeah. I'll back that. Philip Seymour Hoffman, it was devastating on 2 counts. The first was that I told people, and I still believe this, even though I'm not sure anybody else will now that he's dead, but I told people that he was my favorite actor. And I was really fucking bummed out when he died. But I was also devastated that he died, and the last movie that he made was Hunger Games Catching Fire Part 1, or whatever the fucking... Is it Catching Fire, or was it the other one, the middle one? I can't even remember now. Walter White's demise still has me fucked up. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman was the shit. Alright, obviously that's not a good way to go. Let's see if I can find a path that doesn't fucking push me towards the caution. Because if there's one thing I really, really, really don't want to do, it's run from rad scorpions. I don't know what's cautioning me, but holy fuck, dude. There we go. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? Well, he tried to come out, but he died. That's what you get, motherfucker! Okay, well, that's what I get for talking shit.
Stop right there.
Did you see that? He fucking went. He probably went straight up in the air and then fucking died.
Nice, giant.
Ouch! Fuck mouth.
Attack.
Yeah, my favorite Philip Seymour Hoffman role is going to be The Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski was just too good. Too good. Don't come running towards me. Go the other direction. I think we're probably beyond the realm there that needs to be handled. Inciting creatures to attack does not count as a kill, which is why I'm doing this. I have to not only go back to Virgil one more time to get him to give me the plans, but then I have to fucking walk out of here. And Virgil won't let you fucking have access to any of his shit until you cure him. Even if you could use his shit, he doesn't have a bed in there. He has fucking tires with cages on them like super mutants sleep on, so. McFlop, fuck it, I won't be in this stream. Never mind, goodbye. I'll just stick to your YouTube channel. McFlop, I don't know what you're asking me, man. I didn't see nothing. You gotta put my name. You gotta put my name in the fucking, like, the stream name in the chat. Otherwise, I won't know that you're talking to me. Otherwise, I just kind of glance over and what's up, whatever's on the chat, that's when I talk. What in the fuck is this? What is the meaning? Oh, well, I mean, you know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not gonna assume that one person was another person, though I will say that there was one particular pairing that I was just like, yeah, that's the same guy. Fucking do what you gotta do. But playing the fucking... You gotta understand that if you... I'm not naming any names, I'm just saying in general. If you go out of your way to, like, continually remake account names and you keep getting in fucking trouble, then if you're reported to Twitch for continually remaking names and then fucking talking shit or whatever, then you'll not just get banned from a channel, you'll get banned from Twitch. They won't let you fucking chat to nobody no more. Now, I don't know that shit is true. I'm not saying that anybody is anything. I don't know who the fuck you are, man. But, yeah. I don't know. Just fucking I don't know why anybody would just think that out of nowhere. By the way, I forgot to say thank you to Sparky Dog 104 for the follow, and also thank you to Gooch Pooch. Welcome. It's fucking bananas. The problem is that this character, this fucking cartoon character whose name is Cool Boy, was so fucking bizarre, and I guess such a giant douche to the people who were in charge, that even after he's been essentially cut from the roster it's like still fucking hanging over the heads of like strangers. If you come into the stream and you're weird, it's just gonna be automatically assumed that you're fucking... Yeah, it's just gonna be automatically assumed that you're fucking connected to them. No, Clee, it is not bananas. This is Twitch. Fuh. Yeah, there's plenty of dudes who got banned from this channel. And, you know, in particular, none of the when it was time to be like, you get the cut, goodbye, they weren't necessarily breaking any rules. They were just being giant twats. You know what I mean? I would worry, like, not at all about it if I was you, but that's just me. I literally have to sneak this way.
Stop right there.
Hee. Well, that didn't work. This is why you come in from the back, okay? Oh, Wild Smile. Welcome. It's a fucking carnival in here. Oops, not that. Any goddamn thing but that. Hey, hey, Virgil, guess what I got? Secret codes and your mom is hot.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
Prolapse twats. Yeah, that's a pretty rough...
Suppose
It's a pretty rough image. Try not to think too hard about the shit that I say.
after all.
I'm pre-programmed to think the most offensive things I can possibly think of.
Who did?
Now see, this guy who keeps fucking coming in with "you will never understand" and "your life is a failure" is, he's got some fucking sad shit going on in his life.
I would have. Sorry. You, are not the
You know,
idiot
you should
who came up with
you should not
the shit
argue with
you
him.
know,
You should pity
validated.
him or her. I'm not gonna say that you have to be a guy to be an insane
For
person.
the record, I
But making new names and coming into my stream and harassing my mods is a fantastic way to get banned from Twitch.
make use of that
Don't
code.
fuck with my mods. You should
be
seriously
able
say
to
that shit.
override the signal from the
Words a
institution
man should
that
never say to a
can you?
woman. Go.
I mean,
Alright, how about
can
this?
you build it? You have people that can help.
I know exactly how a period feels. I've been kicked in the nuts before. How's that? Was that a good one? Words a man should never say to a woman.
I got it covered.
Good. And don't you forget our agreement. It's my only. Now go on.
Right.
Alright, thanks a lot, buddy boy. Now, if only I could save somewhere in here. But unfortunately, the answer is 9. Devil Driver, thank you for the follow. How's it going?
And serve.
I actually am a man with a period. Well, I mean, you could be a... Yeah, you could be a man and still have a period. Not all period people are men, and not all men are period people, or women are period people. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, not all women bleed, and not all men are bereft of menstrual cycles. Come on, man. You're a man who does not understand the blood sacrifice. Well, that's true. I would say that there's certain things that you just absolutely cannot compare. You know, like testicular cancer to ovarian cancer. I'm sure those are two very different things. For one thing, your testicles are more or less on the outside of your body. If you early detect even mid-stage testicle cancer, you could just get a nudicle and be fucking golden. Ovarian cancer is a slightly different story. So now I gotta march my merry ass all the fucking way back to here, because I have to talk to Preston, who apparently walked all the way back to Sanctuary when we were done playing around at the castle. But one thing that's nice is that when I do walk back up here, I can do two things. One, I can talk to the Minutemen, and I can talk to the homeboy, and I can build the machine, and I can go through the tunnel, and I can fucking talk to my dad, father, son. And two, I can tell all of my companions, all the ones that we've gotten that we've never been able to use, to go to the castle. And then we can watch them fucking annihilate. But first I gotta get back safely, so. Are we talking about periods again? Yeah, well, I mean, you know. I got these delicious Russian treats from the Russian store. They're fucking good. But I probably should pay attention here, because if I get caught up in some fucking munchy munches and then I realize that I'm being chased by a glowing rad scorpion, I might find myself looking at another fucking trip back and forth through the glowing sea. And that would be a sad day for me. Most of the time, if you're hugging the rocks or whatever, like, you're not gonna have too much trouble. Because they don't usually spawn dudes like on cliff faces, you know what I mean? Elena's here? Where is Elena? One time you were messing with console commands and accidentally turned the glowing sea sunny. I've seen that. I've seen a picture of a guy, you know, the sunny glowing sea. The dude claimed, and I don't know how reasonable the claim was, but he claimed that it was just a glitch, and he was walking through the glowing sea and it was sunny. Let's see here. Oh, looks like I just gotta go this way. Galactic, thank you for the follow. Hi. Hello. Heath Ledger, not one of us shitbags mentioned him. Buzzkill alert, the guy I followed on Twitch just passed from cancer. I am very sorry to hear that. What did he stream, Wild Smile? Yeah, I got delicious Russian treats. No, yeah, Elena's not here, but the treats are here. They're from last weekend. Why don't I use VATS to locate enemies? I don't know. It's probably not a good idea to go fuck with the... to go fuck with the fucking Nightmare Deathclaw matriarch that's inside the decaying reactor site. I mean, that's just a guess, but... Okay. Well, that fucking happened, so that's good.
Nice, giant scorpion.
Might be needing to make a fucking break from here. Get up the fucking rocks. It makes them hard to fucking spawn a place to dig up. We'll basically be taking a path that goes back towards, like, through Fort Hagen or whatever.
There's a mosquito.
Oh, I think I just failed both of those. This could be bad. Getting chased by blood bugs is one of the worst things. Hebrew, would you please do some screenshots of this fucking cunt lord and tell him to eat shit and die with a fucking report to Twitch? Because IP bans are a hell of a lot more effective for a guy who wants desperately to have attention somewhere sadly in the universe. This is not good. This shit's bad for business. Yeah, I'm not super fucking Not super fucking happy with this. What sad fucking shit happened to this kid in real life? I want to know. Give your sons and daughters AIDS. You are terrible at this. You know that? I mean, if you wanna... Yeah, if you wanna fucking... If you wanna push the fucking barrier of gnarly shit to say to people, you fucking suck at it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right there. You could do so much worse, but for some reason you don't. I know he's just a kid. That's the worst part. Let's see here. Let's make sure we're still good standing. Give yourself power for once in life. What does that mean? And what do you think the psychological ramifications are of somebody naming themselves Rotten Hell, but then putting at the end, my friend? That seems like the kind of thing that... Seems like the kind of thing that maybe was subconscious that's now coming out. Yeah, it's not going very well. Meanwhile, I'm trying to fucking cross the glowing sea. Motherfuckers are on here talking about giving kids AIDS and shit. But, you know, sometimes you got shit on the side that you just don't know what to do with yourself. You wanted to fit in and it didn't work out, and now you're coming back 100 times over to fucking try to push people's buttons. Yeah, I should have turned my font up. I did actually change it again. I keep changing it to fonts that look very similar to, but aren't quite Times New Roman. Just to see if anybody could fucking focus. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Oh, Wild Smile, thank you for the follow. I'm doing great. I don't know what everybody's so upset about. Goddamn. I just wanted to beat the game as Bernie Sanders with no kills in the new survival mode so people on my YouTube channel could fucking untwist their nutsack about whether or not I beat it in survival mode or if I beat it in survival mode. That's all. Yes, yes, you always say that. But for some reason, way out here on the border of the game, I like that they have a fence. There's like hardly any spawning or anything. I must be... Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty? Well, there's an app for that. Oh, I guess I don't have anything else cooked up. I accidentally hit F5. It got a Pandora commercial. Well, that's a very dark price you pay. Play your game, Kyle. It's like going up to somebody while they're walking down the street and being like, go ahead, walk down the street. You walk down that street. You walk that dog. Oh, fuck. McFlop, thanks for coming to hang out. I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. I just like having people hang out and watch me play video games. It don't gotta be fucking politics, man. So Hebrew, how's your how's your challenge going? Did you stream again today? It doesn't stretch for that far. It just stretches for the outside of the map. It's just that I went from here along this whole path all the way to here. Outside of this line is where it kind of shows up. Vash on Hash, hi. Thanks for the follow, buddy. How are you tonight, day, this morning? I don't know. That Vash on hash sounds like it's a... Is that a Gungrave reference? Speaking of politics, let's get real. Democrats and Republicans. Who is right? Should it be Democrats and Republicans which are right? Which have correctness? That's a false dichotomy, I can't add. I think we should all invent our own political parties. Is it Trigun, not Gungrave? Yeah. I know Vash the Stampede, but I couldn't remember the difference between Gungrave and Trigun. I guess I don't need to fucking creep anymore. I could probably just walk. Here's a good place that we can get to between here and there that will give us a little bit of a safety buffer. Because we know there's a bed underneath the garage in Fort Hagen, and all of the enemies on the outside, all the turrets, have been deactivated. I can't reprogram them, or else it will count as my kill for some reason. Reprogram turrets, that's my fault. If I build a turret and an enemy comes into a settlement and they get killed by that turret, that's their fault. But if I take one of their turrets and say, hey, don't kill me, kill them, then I am the monster in that situation. I cannot spell. Weirdest. Yeah, I can spell all of the thingies. Wait, are we actually having this discussion? Don't. Nobody. Doesn't matter. That doesn't even make sense. There's no reason. You know, the problem with the internet is nobody actually argues. Do you know what I mean? They don't come into a discussion with the premises that either one or both of them are wrong, and that either one of the premises that one of the one of the discussers believes is correct or incorrect, or that their logic is not valid or sound, or their argument is not sound, or whatever. Instead, it's just like, nope, sorry, that EBT card is bullshit. You know what's bullshit? Your corporate welfare, you fuckmouth. And on it fucking goes. That shit's not helpful. Hebrew is left to find himself. I don't think that that's true. I think if Hebrew had shit to do, it's probably in the screenshot category. Hey, all the guns that I left here. Including the Indiana primary. Which was the name of his light pipe pistol. Or what was it that we called the Indiana primary? Oh, that was this fucking super sniper bullshit. Which is probably better than the Kellogg's pistol, if we're being honest. The Kellogg's pistol, every time I pull it out, it does this shit. It takes 2 extra seconds to pull it out than this thing. I guess I could probably get a full night's sleep here. What am I screaming about? I don't know what I'm screaming about. I'm opinionated about other people's opinions. You guys want to see these Russian treaties? Whatever you say, team. It's very un-ASMR. They're very little squishy balls. The ones that are chocolate coated are the best ones. Those ones are like little lemon, sugary, cream puff things. I love chocolate, but I can't eat it unless I'll get fat. Just for the rest of you all to know. What's up? What's going on, spoops? What's going on, spoops? Disappearing act. Huh? Oh. Okay, your Brotherhood of Steel chaps. Wild Smile, did you ever tell me what he streamed? I'm sorry if I missed it. I was kinda distracted by the most ridiculous chat in the entire world. Well, at least you're doing it 2 at a time. Just waiting for one of you to crash fucking land on top of me. Yes, I know that you're a bored kid shit-talking from thousands of miles away. Of course, it's probably more like 45 miles away from someone. What's going on with me? It mostly is just... you know, this is my unwind time, you know what I mean? Like... I'm not even sure if this would pacify somebody since it doesn't have any bullets. But, you know, I mean, I go to work for, like, you know, between 8 and 12 hours a day. Today I left a little bit early so that I could go to school. And by a little bit early, I mean I got back to the shop at 5. I woke up at 7, got back home at 5. Came home, took a shower, went immediately to school, and I was in a programming class that does not have, apparently, any computers that you can just use to understand what the fuck's going on. Instead, it is a woman with a very thick accent who does not have good handwriting using PowerPoint and a whiteboard to teach you how to program, which is the most insane, butt-fuck backwards way to teach somebody to program that I've ever heard of. And here I was taking the class in person because I thought I would, with some hands-on training, a lot more of it would sink in. Oh, so here's a fun thing we can fucking do. We're supposed to clear out Sunshine Tidings Co-op. And we actually can, thanks to this crazy fuck. Far out. I mean, presuming... yeah.
There we go.
Exterminate. One of my favorites right here. Professor Goodfeels. Exterminate, man. I know that. I probably ought to do this one. Build a sky hideout too, just in case. Well, I mean, the thing you gotta do here to clear it out is you gotta lead this merry motherfucker around, and I can get them to be pacified. If I can pacify them, then he won't have any trouble to kill them. But if there's 2 of them in a room, I may as well incite them against one another. But he'll actually follow me around as if he was a guard.
Calm down. Calm down. Avenge your pain. Kill.
But I don't think he's gonna have any trouble to kill these guys. And if he goes down, then that's just how life is. But should be okay. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Ooh, somebody was getting sneaky snake in here. Oh, there's this thing too. Come on, stoner bot. I looked over and I saw some anti-Semitic shit, and then I saw that it was Hebrew saying it, and I was just like, oh. Oh, okay. That's fine. Magazine? Oh yeah, there's a fucking magazine on the floor, like right there, huh? Yeah, it's fine.
Don't move, Roach.
Just kidding, you can move, Roach. What happened to my robo buddy? What happened to the... oh, there he is. I was gonna say, what happened to the Hitler of zombies? I don't know if I'm really needing any of this shit. But you never know. There's a bed. We don't need any of this terrible shit. There's a bunch of stuff in here. You're having minigun flashbacks right now. I'm just having a little bit of
Calm
fucking
down.
trouble
Stop
coping
right
with the
there.
fact that...
Attack!
Aw.
Attack!
Fight each other. Don't hurt my robot. Oh, they killed my fucking robot, man. Well, so much for taking this fucking sector back. Not that I think it mattered too much, but... I mean, if I come in here and do this quest... It's this one right here. What would it have said? It's just this one guy that had to die? You butthole. Alright, well, maybe we can work it out. For some reason, Professor Goodfields just fucking disappears at the end anyways, so... I'm not fucking brokenhearted about it, but... Well, come on. Oh! Good. This guy's not gonna be able to kill this zombie, I'm thinking. Despite his legendariness. One hit from this fucking thing. He was almost dead, too. Well, fuck-a-do. Yeah, I think we just set this whole scenario up in such a way that the one last guy is not gonna die anytime soon. Unless I maybe push him physically out of the settlement. Then maybe he would be fucked, but... Oh, there's one rad roach right there. But I don't think the rad roach will go for the zombie. Or the ghoul, or what have you. Wait, where the fuck did he go? Oh, he's over here. You know, I don't think he'll go for him unless he hits the rad roach first. Which is another way of saying that I'm never going to get this rad roach to kill this guy. I mean, unless maybe I body block for the rad roach. What the fuck is that roach doing, man? Where the hell did you go? You had one job, chumpy. And he's dead. Oh well. That's all the guys I could think of to lead up here to fight this zombie homie. Oh well. There's a little raider hut just west that might want to attack that ghoul. Little raider hut? If I push this motherfucker all the way up the stairs, it could very well be that it would be best to get this guy killed. Just so that one of the settlements is in place, because the more of the Miniman shit you do, the better off you are. But I don't know how far from this fucking tree this homeboy's gonna go.